The Rangers, to have any hope at making a postseason run, pretty much need to win about every game left on their schedule.
Yeah, and pray that they get some help from some other games along the way as well. They just couldn't quite get themselves in position they needed to be in to feel comfortable about their chances. And now, boys, it's desperation time. These guys are playing for their season every time out right now.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 4. Ready for another chance? Nick Hundley. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher, Nick Hundley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes. And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. One and two now as this catches the outer half. Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Grounded up the first baseline. Again, a 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And this one's in the dirt. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four.
Up next for Oakland, the right
Oh,
fielder.
man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Scotty.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ladies
Luke
and
Farrell
gentlemen,
enters the
your
game with
attention,
one
please.
gone in the top of inning
Now
number
pitching
9.
for the Rangers, number 60, Luke Farrell.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Andrus on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Blake Trinan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kenna. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Career against Blake Trinan. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for. That moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
かなりやばい状態ですよ。言うてましたね。あれにはびっくりしましたよ。引っ掛けた。
Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
どこでどういう人が来るかわからないですよね、ほんまに。これはやばいな。
Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. Kiner Falefa at third with 2 away.
そうなんですね。相当忙しいですな。おっと。これはさすがにホームいけないですわ。もうちょっと違う弾き方してくれたらいいけど。入ってる。やばい、追い詰められましたな、これは。
Texas down to their final strike in this one.
危ない。
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing.
それいいですね。横浜ファンなんですとって。
The 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in.
それはなかなかすごいもんですね。
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
そうなんですか。そんなまで来る。
Sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
ヒヤヒヤもんですね、これもう。
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chase Darno. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it.
誰かいないですか、これ。ギャロさんおるじゃないですか。ここはもうギャロさん行っとった方がいいでしょうね。ホームランの数がちゃいますもんね。っていうか、やたらこれ選手おるんですけど、すごい数ですね。抑え山口俊で。治療頑張れと。こっちはなんとかに追いつかんと終わるんですよ、これ試合は。
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
さよならでもいいんですけど、最低同点ですよね。 Wow.
On the season, Gallo is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
相手も緊張するでしょうけど、打つ側も緊張するんですよね、これ。
Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 2 for 6. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. So the Rangers fail to get a desperately needed win, and I would have to think that'll pretty much do it on their postseason chances.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I mean, they're not mathematically eliminated yet, but I think the odds at this point would have to be astronomically against them. I think you pretty much stick a fork in them right now, Manny.
ワイルドカード無理ちゃいます、これ。この負けは痛いなぁ。デンジャーって書いてますよ、これ。もう絶対絶命じゃないですか、これ。またアスレティックスですか。ブルージェイズはブルージェイズどうでしょうね。
The Rangers need to find a way to start putting together wins immediately or they'll disappear from contention altogether. With more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, these guys are pretty disappointed in the way their last couple of games have gone because they know that their postseason hopes are dwindling. I'm told that they held a team meeting before this game to try and change the energy and summon some competitive fire. As one player put it, we don't want to go down like this. We owe it to ourselves and our fans to put up a fight. And if it's going to matter at all, it has to happen right now. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A man at second with one down. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon.
須郷さんがおる以上はやっぱり。そっか、ちゃうんか。あれ須郷さん、レイズでしたっけ？ブルージェイズじゃなかったっすね。山口さんがそこやったんですね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
ブルージェイズもなかなか強いですからね。
A ball and a strike.
もうスタミナないじゃないですか。
To 1-2 now. Profar leads off second with one gone in the inning.
準備はしてますな。もう変えましょうかね、これ。この人はもう下げておきましょうか。この人下げて。 で、この人上げて。
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound.
了解
And
で
the
す。
signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your
Adrian
attention,
Sampson,
please.
a 6'2"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for the
jogs in to
Rangers.
take over on the
Number
mound.
52.
よっしょ。
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
次のピッチャーも用意しますか。もう準備できてんすか。早っ。
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well.
Yes.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 3. So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting. The
Shin-Soo
designated
Choo at
hitter.
the plate now.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Profar from the outfield grass. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready once again, Josh Fegley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
The catcher, Josh Fegley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Martinez.
Like Nick Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
間もなく1時ですな。
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
やばいですな。
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
すでに選手名鑑発売されてるみたいですね。プロ野球の。
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit.
やばい。
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect
来
it
週
and
の
freeze
月
a little
曜
bit.
日に
Has to freeze there for a second to
ま
make
た
sure
別
that
のと
line
こから
drive gets down, but eventually does
選
get
手
to
名
third
鑑出
base.
ますけどね。結構いろんなとこ出し
Outfielder
ますよ
Stephen
ね、あれね。
Piscotty the next to hit. And that misses ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Piscotty carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip
まあ
it.
メジャーのね、選手名鑑も29日に出ますけどね。
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, man, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a
ど
power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a
こがいい
fastball
の
up in
か
the
って
zone.
いう
But
あ
if you're
今
a guy
年
that
メジャー
induces
向
a
かい
lot
ま
of
すか。
ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with
お
that
す
plan.
すめですよ。山口俊吾さん。
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
うわ、怖い。
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
メジャーの雑誌もね、2ヶ月に1回出てますよ。
You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
日本スポーツ企画とかいうとこでしたかね。そこがなんか2ヶ月に1回出してるんですよ。スラッガーとかいう名前でね。
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
そこが出してる選手名鑑が結構見やすいですね。
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
抜けた。
Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race.
3月の終わりちゃいますかね、あれ。今月は出ないんですよ。メジャーの選手名鑑は29日に出るんですけど、普通のスラッガーは来月の終わりですね。
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
プロ野球の選手名鑑が来週の月曜日に発売なんですよ。
0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
プロ野球のね、あれはどこがいいのかよくわかんないですけど。ベースボールマガジンが出してるやつが一番早いらしいですけどね。12日発売でしたかね、あれ。
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers 3. Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the outfielder.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
そうなんですか。
The windup
選手
and the
名鑑もいろ
0-1.
んなとこ出してあるからね。
Fouled off.
特にプロ野球のやつは多いですよね。パッと見なんかどれも似たような感じなんですけどね。
Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. One thing that gets me jacked up.
ベースボールマガジンが出してる選手名鑑かなりいいらしいですよ。
Up next for the Rangers, Chase Darno. He's 0-2 in the ball game so far. すごい構え方ですね、この人。 Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Logan Forsythe.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
カーブやったんすか、あれ。チェンジも結構落差があるんですよ。
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
90球投げてますよ。
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
そうでしたね。全然タイミング合ってないですね。
The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martini is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Rangers, the 3rd baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
74枚でやから余計にやりにくいですね。
Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center. In there.
詰まりながらも持っていきましたね。
Now batting, the 1st baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Gallo on second. Cabrera at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Forsythe is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Chad Pinder. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still lead it 6-3.
Red.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now back,
3 for
the
4.
designated
He's
hitter,
looking locked in.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account, 2-0.
DeShields breaks from the bag. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pinder is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus.
1-0.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. DeShields is off at first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Yes,
Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Yes.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now
nice
batting,
execution
left
right there,
fielder,
Dan. Kept his front
Joey.
shoulder in, kept his hands inside
Yellow.
the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run
Ladies and
lead.
gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Brett Anderson.
Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Digging in, Josh Fegley. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, Josh Fegley.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Zach Curtis gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 50, Zach Curtis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fastball well outside. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Popped up. Guzman is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Martini.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Martini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nope.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Chase Darno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Chase Darno.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Odor will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Odor.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
So one
The
gone
right
now
fielder,
in the Texas half of
Logan
the eighth. And up next, the veteran middle
Forsythe.
infielder Logan Forsythe. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Anderson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Can't cut in. Rougned Odor will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Rangers. Now playing
digging in to try it again. Stephen Piscotty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Chris Davis now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Here's Jurickson Profar. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Jesse Chavez enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
So a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them
the
all weekend,
fielder.
and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Kiner Falefa. Runner at second with one away. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Blake Trinan comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-0 the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So the Rangers lose again, and they're headed in the wrong direction at the wrong time, guys.
Yeah, they really appear to be fading, and they're really just hanging on the outskirts of this race. Barring a miracle turnaround, I don't anticipate this club is going to be a factor in this year's pennant race. There just aren't enough games remaining, and they don't have the look of a club that's going to suddenly catch fire.